Here we are at the end of 2018, and what a successful season it's been. I would like to personally thank everybody for all their hard work. What it takes to build a project like this doesn't seem like it'd be that difficult, but there's a lot of people that have to come together to give a structure like you see behind me. This video is to highlight what we've done this year. And starting the season, we started with a lot of plans. Spent a lot of time planning together, working together, and everybody had to come together. And in that teamwork, you can see through the rest of the video, everybody's hard work. So thank you and enjoy the video.
I'm Willie Frerick, the Powerhouse Area Manager for BBE. So the Powerhouse is actually the Powerhouse Complex, and it consists of the service bay, which is there. This is units 1, 2, and 3 of the actual Powerhouse. Upstream of this is the intake structure where the water comes into the Powerhouse and the turbines. Downstream of this is the tail race structure that takes the water away. Overall at the complex, I think we're about 65% complete with everything. The intake itself is up in the 75–80% range of completion. The Powerhouse is around 70, I believe, percent complete, and then the tail race is the last one on the train there at 30%. This year at the Powerhouse, we averaged between 1,000 and 1,050 people on site working. That's the trades, including the surveyors and some indirect support, but just for the complex, it was about 1,000 to 1,050 to support us. Really within the Powerhouse complex, the formwork is what drives our work. It is the most man-hour consuming work on the job, so in order to prepare a placement, the formwork is the most critical as far as time and man-hours burned. I think to date we've put up around 103,000 square meters of formwork in the complex. Just for instance, that's about 1.1 million square feet or 26 acres of formwork stood for the job so far. The largest concrete placement we've had to date in the Powerhouse complex is about 1,500 cubic meters, with an average size over those 750 placements we're looking for of around 160, so a lot of small placements to get to our quantities. The goal is to get to 750 by the time we shut down at Christmas in all areas to achieve our 118,000 cubic meter goal. As far as the team goes, just would definitely like to say thank you to all the hard-working men and women that have worked on the project to get us to this point, and really thank their families for letting them be up here for 21 days at a time to help us get to where we're at.
Hi, I'm Robert Gale, Balance of Plant Area Manager for BBE. The Balance of Plant team at Keeyask is the electrical and mechanical scope. You can see in the background here, we got the cable tray, the pipe work, and the ducting. So that's what we're consisting of installing. We've got over 300 kilometers of cable to pull on the job. We've got over 50 kilometers of pipe to install and over 26,000 kilograms of ducting. 2018 was a good year. We're just kind of getting going with the Balance of Plant scope. This year we installed 7,200 meters just over of ground wire. We got 1,800 ground connections installed for the electrical group. Electrical group also installed 3,400 meters of raceway, 8,300 meters of cable, so 8.3 kilometers out of our 300 kilometers we just got going, and 651 lights. And the lights, we've got temporary powered and energized up. So the lighting in the background here is service bay, and units 1, 2, and 3 are all energized, and it's the permanent light fixtures we're seeing. The biggest challenge for the Balance of Plant group in 2018 has just been the coordination within the structures teams. So with the placements ongoing, we're the last group in, but we always got the pressure to be out as fast as we can so we don't hold up the placement. So it's really been our biggest challenge, is just coordinating out in the field with the other groups. We'd like to thank our teams this year. We'd like to thank all the groups that help support Balance of Plant, the scaffold group, and the carpenters, and all the groups that help get us into the placements and get the embedded scope done. I'd like to thank our teams this year for everything they've achieved, and thank them for coming up next year and the new challenges that we're going to face in 2019.
My name is Duncan Olson. I'm the equipment manager here at BBE Hydro Constructors. We have over 200 pieces of major construction equipment like the excavator behind me here. There's 252 between half tons to 1 ton pickups on site alone, so it's a pretty full slate. The biggest achievement for our group this year would have to be the fact that we've been able to maintain over 85% availability on the whole fleet. Being able to plan their work knowing that they have equipment available to them makes their job seamless, right? So I mean, thank you has to be the biggest thing that we say to any of these people. And our number one focus in this department, as it is on every department in this project, is safety. The guys have an impeccable safety record here. They're involved in a lot of really high-risk jobs, and they do a great job. So, yeah, enjoy your time when you go home, and come back ready to work, because we got lots of work for you when you get here, right?
Hi, I'm Natasha Myers. I'm the Deputy Environmental Manager at the Keeyask site working for BBE. 2018 achievements for environment, we had a pretty busy year. We did a lot of work on the south side, so we're currently connecting to the south side, and that's a pretty important milestone for the project. And actually, when we started south side work, one of the first things that showed up over there was spill response materials in the event we had an issue. So that was kind of encouraging that we were already starting on the right foot when we got over there. We also had a lot of work going on with our Taylor's cofferdam and our South Dam cofferdam. There's a lot of water management and mitigation that goes into dewatering in those areas. And we supported with a lot of the testing before discharging to the river to make sure everything's within the proper specs so that we can manage our turbidity.
Hi, my name is Nick Guerin. I'm the BBE ES&H manager here on the site. Yeah, our ethos here at Keeyask is, all incidents are preventable. So we use our leading and lagging indicators to try to identify potential trends and ensure that if we do have an incident, it's investigated to the fullest of our abilities so that we can learn from it and ensure that we prevent it in the future.
Hi, my name is Brian Fries. I'm the indirects manager for the BBE on the Keeyask project. The thing with indirects is that it's like most other areas in the world and jobs. The indirects are not something that are inherently visible to the general public or to anybody driving around the project. You see individuals that are working in the field that are actually erecting all of these things, but there's multitudes of support people that are supporting everything in the background. You have truck drivers, you have bus drivers, you have individuals that are janitors that are cleaning the facilities. So you have all kinds of people that have to support this whole thing, and they are very dedicated individuals and do a very fine job on this project in doing so. I would just like to say thank you to everyone for the hard effort that they put in this year. I think they've done an outstanding job, and I look forward to working with everybody again next year as well.
Some of our major achievements for 2018 is we completed a large section of the Central Dam, completing the South Dam cofferdam, as well as the North Dam. We are pushing over 3.5 million cubic meters for the year, as well as a job site total of over 20 million cubic meters. In 2019, we hope to finish all the South Dike, which you can see behind me, which goes out for over 10 kilometers.
Hi, I'm J.Q. Hicks, Senior Project Manager for BBE. So you just heard about all the great things that were done in 2018 this year. So what are we going to do next year for an encore? Well, first of all, for earthworks, we're going to finish all the permanent earthworks next year. This is a stretch goal, but we're going to get it done, okay? That means finish the Central Dam, the North Dike, the South Dam, and the South Dike. On the powerhouse side, we want to have all 7 units enclosed, such that we are working in all 7 units at the same time, along with our other contractors. On the intake, we want to finish all intake structures to the point to where they're turned over to the gate contractor for them to start their work. And on the tail race, we want to have all the tail race concrete completed. On the BOP side, that's balance of plant, we want to have all the systems complete in both the service bay and the auxiliary building for the spillway. So you can see we've got a lot of work ahead of us, a lot more fun to happen. Y'all come on in there.